Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, it's another video about training my dogs in every trick in the big book of dog tricks for the best dog ever. There's 118 tricks. We've done quite a few. I don't know what part we're on. I'm gonna have to, after this video, I'm gonna write down what this episode was so I know for the next one. I'm on the wrong page. What I'm supposed to, what part I'm on. I think I'm on part, it's either 5, 6, or 7. I'm not sure which one. I want to say 6, but don't quote me on that. We've also done, like, these videos usually involve 2 tricks too, so we've done a lot of tricks. We've done a lot of tricks. I don't even know where I'm at. We've done a lot. I'm not even going to count. I was going to count, but I don't want to count. If you want to see those other tricks, you can watch all my other videos. We just did boing, so jumping in the air and jumping over a post. We've also done peekaboo, which is going under the legs. Fetch, tug and release. We've done that video too. So now we are on spin and twist here. Okay, so I'm going to try to do a voiceover and with a photo of the page instead of showing you the page above me while I'm doing it. So let's see if you guys like it this way better than the other way I've been doing it. Let me know. So spin and twist. Spin and twist are 360-degree turns. Spin is clockwise and twist is counterclockwise. Luring is the easiest way to teach these 2 tricks at the same time, alternating directions. Now, my dogs actually know I'm the opposite. They think spin is counterclockwise and twist is clockwise. You can do either way. You could stick to the book so you can have an easier memory of it or whatever. I feel like dogs usually are better at spinning counterclockwise because when I taught it, I figured out which way they prefer to spin, for spin, you know. Okay, let's do visual cues and the verbal cues. So make a quick small circle with your hand, clockwise, spin, or counterclockwise, twist. Verbal cues, spin, and twist. Now, they say verbal cues. You can honestly use any verbal cue you want in all of these tricks. You just need to remember that that's the verbal cue, and spin and twist are a lot easier for you to remember than if you try to do a different thing. But like any trick, you don't have to do what they say, but it's more preferred if you do what they say. You can do it in a different language if you want, but it doesn't matter. Okay, one second. Start with your dog sitting or standing in front of you and hold a treat in your fingertips. In the fingertips of each hand. Start with spin clockwise with a treat in your fingertips of your right hand. Lure your dog in a clockwise circle halfway through the circle. When your dog faces away from you, mark it and toss the treat next to your right foot. This placement will capitalize on your dog's momentum to complete the circle and face you again. Which I actually didn't teach it this way. I've never taught it this way. So I'm actually going to try teaching twist this way. And twist is going to be opposite for me than it says in the book. So don't mind that or whatever. Let's do the troubleshooting. Troubleshooting, if one direction is more difficult than the other, then cue more obviously for less polished direction. Decrease rewards to get more revolution. So I say figure out which way your dog naturally wants to spin, what way they prefer to spin, and teach that one first. So if they prefer to spin clockwise, then teach spin verse. If they decide to spin counterclockwise, do twist. So first figure out which way your dog prefers, because there is a way your dog would prefer to sit. Same way as they have a way that they prefer to give you their paw. They have a favorite paw that they would rather shake your hand with. Same thing for spinning and twisting and stuff. Just figure out which way they want to do it. Next, with a treat in your fingertips of your left hand, do the opposite movement. Lure your dog to twist counterclockwise. At the halfway point, mark it and deliver a treat. As your dog becomes fluent with luring and add the verbal cue spin and twist. Then you start each rep alternating spin and twist. So once your dog understands the difference between both dogs, and that's where I think I've messed up with Echoes, because I taught these too fast. I would actually recommend that you teach spin one day, and then once they get spin down perfectly, then teach spin until they have that, then teach twist until they have that perfect, and then start alternating. So this could take days, even weeks to do. The slower you do it, the better it is for your dog, to be honest, because if you try to rush it like I always do, then you end up with a trick like Echo, and she doesn't understand the difference between them, but she gets it if I move my finger a certain way, but she doesn't understand the words. Phase out the lure. And instead of using an air cookie, page 8, so it just means you don't have anything like in your hand or whatever. In the hand, use an air cookie. In the hand, you're using the lure. Deliver the treat with the other hand. So you'll just like kind of have them follow your finger or your hand and then your other hand. So let's say you're doing spin. You're going to have the food in your left hand or whatever, and you're gonna give them the treat in your right, or you're gonna have the treat in your right hand, and you're gonna lure them with your left hand around, which I'll show you and explain this a little better, and reward them in your right hand, right? Okay, where am I at? We're on number 5. I forgot to say all the numbers. I think I just forgot 4. Whatever. 5. Make your luring motion less exaggerated, so each hand motion starts with your dog spinning or dog spin or twist. Stand up straighter. 2. Keep delivering the reward with your other hand. Good timing and aim will help your dog complete the spin and twist successfully. Your abbreviated hand motion now becomes the visual cue. So you can if you want do a visual, but if you want to just have your dog know verbal cues, then it does take a minute to teach your dog to. Dogs are better with seeing than listening, if that makes sense. So verbal cues are a lot harder to train on a dog than a visual cue is. So you can decide. Visual cue is very helpful for this trick specifically, because they do need the kind of that for a while, and then like after they get it, like after they've known it for months and months, and I would say start, I don't know, maybe not months and months, but once they know it pretty good, then start phasing it out, right? 6. Mix directions and add speed. Be less predictable by randomizing spins and twists. So you could be like spin, spin, twist, spin, twist, twist, spin, like nothing. So they're not just looking to go in sync with something, not like spin, twist, because then they're not going to know what each trick is. They're just going to know it by, oh, she usually goes back and forth, so I'm just going to spin different ways each time. Increase the speed by being more enthusiastic and by motioning and rewarding more quickly. But be careful, dogs can get dizzy, so don't spin or twist your dog too many times before pausing altogether. So just like us, dogs can get dizzy, don't overdo it. Challenge, extra polish. For extra star power, train your dog, train until you can rely on only a verbal cue. To give your dog a hint, lean a bit with your hip or shoulder before you say the verbal cue. So instead of using your hand, you might like move your hip to the left, and that means spin, and to the right, and that means twist. Just slightly, nothing like too dramatic, but they want to like, if you want to only say verbal and you don't want to have to be moving your hands in order to do it, then that's the way. So let's do it with Echo, because Echo already knows it, so let's kind of do it with Echo. Stella doesn't know twist, but I think Stella needs to take a break from this series, and Echo needs a turn, because I don't think we've done anything with Echo. I wish I could do 0.5 with it facing me, because I have my phone camera, but figure out which way your dog's going to actually want to spin. Echo really just sits all the time, so it makes it a little harder. So if your dog's sitting, it does make it harder to teach this trick, because they are in a sitting position. Just because she knows the trick, that I can get her to do that. But at first she kept sitting. So if your dog does sit and you're trying to train to spin, you can lure them to walk so they're in a standing position and then have them do the trick. If you run into problems like that, see, she's gonna immediately sit. I've rewarded sit too many times. When I get my next dog, I've been trying to teach them, but I think I've done it too much. I think they're not gonna unlearn it, and they're seniors too. But yeah, you can lure them. So spin is supposed to be this way. Spin, yes. Twist, yes. Now it's supposed to be that way, but Echo knows it the opposite. Same with the other dogs, they both know spin the opposite way. So you could take this how it is. I think it might flip for you guys. So we're gonna do the lure part. So again, if you have to lure your dog in a standing position, they might not turn too much. So if you can just do this, that's also good too. I know the book didn't say that, but if you can just lure them, and as much as they turn, especially if they give you a leg movement too, that's how I've always taught it. But what the book wants you to do is it wants you to do this and then go, yes. Oh, I missed it. It stuck to my hand. So let me try again. I go. It wants you to spin and go, yes. And do that so your dog ends up spinning all the way around. Which, thanks for that. I think, did she just totally like kick that? Let me see what I'm missing. I'm missing a thing I wanted to talk about. So also, did I already talk about this? To find out which way your dog naturally spins to, there's a way that they're gonna turn. I mean, she knows both these tricks, so of course she's going to turn when I do that, but they're gonna like turn and stop, figure out which way they turn the most, and that is their preferred way of spinning around. I wish I could show you on a dog I've never done this with, but every single dog in this house knows spin, so I can't. Maybe I could try with one of the other dogs because they don't know both to see, but I feel like they would get it too because they know spin. I don't know. So once your dog has it, they understand that twist, that, that motion that you're doing, twist, right? You want to start phasing that out. So to start phasing it out, what you're going to do is you're going to go twist and then stop halfway through and come back. Instead of going fully around the circle like this, yes, you're going to phase out halfway through. So twist, you're going to phase out halfway through. You're not going to let them follow your finger, this is them following the whole time. I want to make sure I reiterate that. But halfway through looks like that, right? And once they got halfway through down, I'm not even saying the Q on accident. Okay. Then you want to start just moving your hand. So twist like that. I usually end up doing spin. I just do a flick of the wrist, but I can also spin, twist. Yes, yes, good job, good job. She usually struggles with that. She actually knows the words better. So I'm gonna show you what they're talking about with the hip thing. I don't know if Echo would do it, but let's just twist. Yeah, she's not 100% sure. No. Twist. Yes! Good job! Good job! Okay, that's what they're talking about. It's just moving your hips. They want you to slowly do it. And I was kind of, I've never, second treats. They want you to be like that. But I'm going spin. No. Spin. No. See, she likes twist. Yes! Oh, God, wait. I think I just reward her for twist, not spin. Spin. Yes! Good job! Actually, she can do it without. I want to see. She's being a little goof nugget right now. Echo. Spin. Yes. Spin. No. Spin. Yes. That's what I think. She gets ahead because she's like, oh, this is what you're wanting? Twist. No. Twist. Yes. Spin. Yes. And what's also fun, you could do, it's just so fun to do, but you could be like, Stella's a lot more fun to do this with. But you could teach them to like chase their tail at some point, which I wonder is a trick in the book. But it's just like kind of fun to do a couple times. Yes, good job. Now if she makes this trick right, she's gonna get, if she does the right trick, she's gonna get all of it that I have in my hand. Spin. Yes, good job. Good job. All right. I'm gonna do this with Stella and Maui real quick, just because they only know spin and not twist. So let me come over here real quick. Spin. Yes. Now I'm gonna lure, twist, right? Twist. Oh, this is perfect. This is what I'm telling you. So there's gonna be a way that your dog naturally will be okay with spinning around, and another way where they're just like, I don't understand what's going on. See what I'm talking about? This way. I mean, it's gonna look a little bit different because Stella knows spin. If your dog doesn't know either one of these tricks, it's gonna look a little different. But there's gonna be one way that she's gonna turn like that a lot more up. And then another way where she's not gonna be turning at all. So I'm actually gonna walk her around in a big circle like this. Yes. So again, luring and kind of walking her in a big, circle. Yes. Yes. It's not the way she's ever been taught. I've had this dog for like 8 or so years now, and I've never done twists with her. Hey. So she's kind of like, what is going on here? Twist. Nope. Twist. Come here. See how she's not. So let me try again and see if it says, I want to do halfway. Yes. Get it. It's kind of hard now. I don't really like the throwing on the ground method. I feel like if you have carpet, maybe it's different, but because I'm not on carpet, the tree ends up rolling away, and I don't think she understands that that's what she's being rewarded for exactly. I don't know. All right, Stella. So you can reward like this too. Yes! See how she's turning her head? Yes. Yes! It's better to show on her because she doesn't know twist. Yes! Yes! Good job! Good job, Stella. Just a little jackpot there just because she did a full spin. That wasn't too difficult for her to do. Let me get a couple more treats. I'm going to do this with Maui too, but I don't think I need to film Maui doing it either. Because I think you're getting the point here with your dog not knowing it. Yes, good job. Oh, go. Go. All right, Stella. Let's see. Come on. No. I don't like the way they taught it because it's with my floor, like doing that halfway around, because she's not turning at all with that side. She's thinking I'm wanting her to sit right now. No. No. Quit sitting. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Yes, good job. Good job. Now. Come on. Yes, good job. Trying to get up in personal. It's not good for my back. Yes, good job. I'm gonna try with a treat or with a toy instead of a treat because I think she gets it. No echo. Yes, good job. Good job. Good job. Yes, good job. Good job. I think Stella is like kind of both toy and treat motivated. All right, drop it. Twist. Yes, good job. Good job. Oh, shoot. All right, drop it. Twist. Nope. Ugh. Oh. A flip hole would be really nice for this. Actually, I don't have one. Twist. Yes, good job. But yeah. So yeah, guys, I hope that kind of helped for visuals to show what a dog who doesn't know what one trick is and a dog that knows both tricks. They don't know the wording on it. I need to work on Echo with what trick means what, but she's pretty good at it, but sometimes she gets a teensy bit confused. She's better with the hand signals, you know, spinning, but she can do it without the hand signals, but she's way better with the little, which I'm fine. I don't need it to be only verbal because I'm fine going like this. That's all I'm doing is going like this. And she's understanding what I'm meaning. You know what I mean? Like, this is such an easy hand signal. It's an easy trick, right? And then you saw with Stella, who doesn't know what twist is at all. Which I need to work on. Of course, I need to work on Stella, but Stella's done kind of a lot of training today. That's why, you know, her thing isn't, you know, she's had a lot of traits and stuff. And the other dogs need it too, and I can't just spend teaching all these tricks to one dog when they all need it. So yeah, but I feel like it was a good visual to show, like, if your dog doesn't, what it looks like when your dog doesn't know what the trick is, you know. Where am I at? I'm in the outro. Hey guys, hi. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this little series I'm doing, like and comment on this so I know that people are liking this. Also, follow me so that you can get other episodes or videos of this series. I really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to getting another animal. I'm on my way to getting close to getting another animal. So yeah, I'm gonna get a betta fish. So if you like fish, coming soon-ish. I'm thinking probably in February, maybe. Depends. But anyways, this is pretty good. I like, you know, I feel like this spin twist, pretty good work we did today. We did a lot of training with the dogs. The next trick is circle around, so your dog circles around your body. So stay tuned for that episode, which I might film tomorrow. Who knows? But yeah, please like and share and comment on this video. I'd really appreciate it. It'll help boost this video so more people will see it, because if no one likes or comments on these videos, then YouTube thinks, oh, no one really likes this video. No point in boosting it when people try searching anything relevant to this. So yeah, could you please like and comment and stuff, please. See y'all later. Peace.